Hello, 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 everyone. It's your girl Jackie, and I'm back on your stream. I'm back on your stream today with another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from the videos that I normally do, you all. There are three really important subjects that I've been wanting to talk about, and I think today is the day. Today is the day that I feel like I want to go ahead and talk about these three important subjects. But we're doing things just a little bit different today. I'm going to have two of my sisters here with me because we are going to have an open debate on these three topics that we're talking about today. And while we sit and chat and just enjoy ourselves, we're going to be eating on some crab legs, and we all going to be drinking on us a really good drink too. An alcoholic beverage. Yes, alcohol's going to be in it. But today we are going to agree to disagree because I want their honest opinion on these topics that we are talking about here today. I hope everyone is having a blessed day today. I hope everyone is being safe. I pray that everyone is just blessed. I will be back on here when it's time for us to talk about this open topic, these three open topics that we are going to talk about. All right, y'all, we're back on your stream. I told you guys that I was coming back to finish this video. The video that I want to talk about is three important topics. And I wanted to talk about these three important topics with my sisters. So I have Tangent to my right, which is my sister.
Hi.
And I have my other sister, Betty, to my left.
Hello.
And these are important topics that at some point, pick that up for me. At some point or the other, one of us has maybe experienced one or two of these topics that I'm going to talk about, okay? So to get this started, we are all going to take a shot. Our shots are, let's get our salt. Y'all want salt? Who wants salt? Because we act like a camera around. Okay. You ready, Ben? I'm ready. Okay. Our shots are Jose Curvo. Is that the name of it, y'all? Jose Curvo?
Yeah, Quavo.
Quavo. All right. Let's go, y'all. Not the whole thing. Woo. That shot was a little strong, you all. So I'm going to start out by letting you all see what I am drinking today. I am drinking Bahama Mama. Tangent, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Tequila Sunrise, and it's good.
All righty. Betty, what are you drinking? Tamara, give my tab.
And Long Island Bikini.
All righty. And that's our drinks for today. All right. So we are here because we are also going to have a seafood feast. The seafood we are eating are mussels, potatoes, sausage, eggs, corn, and shrimp. Those are the things that we are eating while we discuss our topic. All right, y'all. So y'all just bear with us while we get these topics together and we fix our plates because we are hungry, you all.
Yes.
All right, you all, the first topic, I had to write these things down because I will forget. But the first topic, let me tell y'all all three topics that we're going to be talking about here today. The first topic is going to be, why are there so many single women and men in this world? Why is there? Why are there so many single men in this world? I want to know. And I'm going to let you all know my opinion on that. And my sisters, they're going to let you all know their opinion on that as well. We don't want to step on anybody's toes. This is just our opinion, okay? That's the first topic. And the second topic is we also going to be talking about depression. Yes, depression is real. I don't care how hard you try to be, depression has hit. It's gonna hit you at some point in your life. So that's one of our topics that we're gonna talk about. The third topic is abuse. No type of abuse is okay. Whether it's physical, mentally, verbal, no abuse is okay. So we're gonna touch base on these three topics here today. because I just feel like they need to be addressed. Maybe, and the reason for this, the reason why we're talking about these topics, because maybe there's someone out there that's depressed that maybe we can help. Maybe there's someone out there that's going through an abusive relationship or an abusive marriage that we can help. You know, we just trying to help somebody that's out here that's going through these things. And maybe there's some women or some men that's out here that's wondering why they can't find the right somebody. Maybe we can help some of these single women and men find the right somebody. All right, so y'all just stay tuned while we fix our plates. Y'all just bear with us. Okay. All righty. So I'm going to start this off. I believe, my opinion, you all, on why there are so many single women and so many single men in this world is because I think that women, a lot of us women and men have trust issues. We done been through so much garbage in our lives. Yeah, with men and with women. The women and the men that plays games. So I think that we are dealing with trust issues, a lot of us. So we don't let a person all the way in. So that's the reason why a lot of us are still single. Yeah, we are really guarded, yes. That's my opinion. Tandra, what do you have to add to that? What are your thoughts about why there are so many single women and men in this world?
Because for one thing, women, they're so independent.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They're so independent. That's why, I mean.
Yeah.
They're so independent. Y'all help me out.
So they don't need, they feel like.
They feel as if as if they don't need a man.
Yeah. If a guy cannot come in and actually contribute to their wealth and their life, then they don't want to be bothered. And you can't blame them for that. Who wants to deal with a man if I'm already established in life? Why would I settle for a dude that don't have a job or a guy that don't have his shit together? Why would I settle for him? I'm not going to settle for him.
Right.
So an independent woman, needs to find an independent man, because that's one reason why. And y'all, let me say this. I'm not mad at the women that won't deal with these broke down dudes that don't have anything, that didn't get their life together.
Yes.
I'm not mad at those women, because like I said, I wouldn't deal with a man if he didn't have his shit together.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, you should get tired.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
At some point.
What do you mean when you say get tired?
At some point, they should get tired of having to do everything on their own.
Yeah.
Or carrying the extra weight of their children and also their man, because that's what they're doing.
Exactly.
And then nowadays, these men, they don't want to do nothing too much for the women.
Because you have those, sorry to interrupt.
No, you okay?
But you have those that are out there that's making it seem like it's okay to do so. You know what I'm saying? They're making it easy. They're embracing men like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And that is another reason, which is another topic, why men stray so easy.
Yeah.
Because you have those that are opening doors for them, when they can't get it right at home. If they're not getting it right at home, what makes it seem to you as if they're going to get it right with you?
They're not. Right.
They're not.
Yeah. So that's another situation. Settling. We don't want to settle. There are a lot of good men out here in this world also.
And they selling too.
And they are selling. They selling with these women that really don't have anything to offer either. But a lot of these men, y'all, have woken up. You got to bring, to bring to the table nowadays more than just what you call some good coochie. These men has really You know, and I like that. These men that done work, you know, all their lives and they got established, they don't want just a woman, she don't have anything to offer but a body.
Right.
These men want you to have some brains. These men want you to be able to be a go-getter, get out there and get it. They want you to be a woman behind, you know, in the streets, and they want you to be that special lady behind closed doors.
Right.
And see, that's another topic that we need to address too, y'all. You got so many women that's not acting like women. Y'all, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes, but
the truth.
yeah, the truth is the truth. And you girls got to realize, when you ask yourself, why can't I find a good man? Who wants a woman out there at Walmart with booty shorts on and a bonnet on her head? Men don't want that. Y'all think that's cute, but men looking at you like you just really being lazy or you nasty. That's the way that you jumped straight out of bed and you went to Walmart with that bonnet on your head and them baby shorts.
Right. Yes.
Y'all agree?
I agree.
Yeah, men don't want that. That's just like us women. We don't want no man look like he ain't washed his face this morning, brushed his teeth when we run into him in the street. We don't want that. I know I don't. I wouldn't.
Me neither.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, y'all, us women, we have got to up our game. You know, if you that girl that cannot find somebody, and let me say this also, sometimes you got to be by yourself for a little while to get where you trying to get.
All right.
You can't just be out here dipping and dabbling. You can't be doing that.
Say that again. So they understand.
Sometimes you got to be by yourself to get where you trying to get or where you need to get.
Right.
You can't be out here dipping and dabbling, testers, being out here testing and giving away testers. You can't do that.
Right.
You got to humble yourself, and sometimes you got to save yourself for that person. And he'll come along, pray and ask God to lead him to you or direct you to him, and he'll come along.
That's it.
He will come along.
It might be longer than you want to wait, but you just wait.
Yeah,
He's coming.
He's coming. That right man, that godly man, y'all. Godly man. All you women holler about you want a godly man. No, you don't. No, you don't. A lot of you don't. You need a godly man, one that's going to lead. But a lot of y'all don't want no godly man. No, you don't. Don't bet. They don't want no godly man. No. Because and I'm going to tell y'all the reason why I say this. That's my opinion, and the reason why I say this. When I was much younger, I used to hear the old folks say, send them a godly man. Y'all, wasn't nothing godly about me back in them days. Wasn't nothing godly about me back in them days. If God had sent me a godly man back in them days, y'all, I wasn't going to do right. Now that I know the Lord, that godly man, I got one. I'm working on him. Just like God working on him. Just like that godly man I got working on me. We working on each other. We fixing it. But back in the day, if he had sent me one, I wouldn't have done nothing with him.
I am around you talking about God.
Yeah. If he ever spoke about God back in the day, I'd have talked it with the other way.
I ain't ready for this. I ain't on this level yet.
Y'all would. I would say that's all that boy do is talk about God. I don't want to hear that. Y'all, time brings about a change. Right. When you go through something, you'll see where I'm coming from. Y'all young folks out there, when y'all go through something, y'all gonna see where I'm coming from. When y'all gonna go back and play this video. When you get up there, when you get up in age, this video will still be up. Go back and you play and listen to what I'm saying. You got to go through something to appreciate God.
All right. Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
So that's our first topic. Do y'all have anything else to add to that topic?
No, it's pretty much dead on
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to go on, you all, to our second topic. And that second topic is abuse. Abuse, you all. A lot of women might feel like just because he didn't hit me, I'm not being abused. You girls and guys, there are different levels of abuse.
Yes.
Yes. You don't have to be slapped or punched to be going through an abusive marriage or abusive relationship. If that man verbally abuse you and put you down, if that man verbally calls you out your name, even if he's trying to play with you, he say something jokative towards you, that's abuse. Don't play with me and call me ugly.
Right.
That's not a joke to me. That's a form of abuse to me. So don't ever joke with me like that. You got a lot of men out there. You got a lot of men out there that do that.
Yeah.
They'll say little iggy stuff to you and they'll act like it's a joke. Well, no, that's not a joke. That's abuse to me.
Right. Or they'll say something like, well, I always say that to you. Why you more sensitive today when all alone?
Yeah.
It's still a sign of abuse.
Which it is. Don't talk crazy to me. Don't call me ugly. Please don't call me fat. Because you call me fat, I'm divorcing you. We ain't playing. We ain't going to play like that, period.
Okay.
Yes, but you have verbal abuse. You have, financial. A lot of you women don't know it. You got financial abuse too. A man can financially abuse you. And let me tell y'all in the sense of how. You that girl, you got all your stuff together. You that girl that you making plenty of money. You done got you a crib. You probably paying, a mortgage. You probably got a mortgage, which is fine. Mm-hmm. Or you got all your rides together and all this different stuff. This man come along and you start dating him or even marry him. And every time you look around, that man is in that bank account withdrawing something out your bank account. Every time you look around, that man needs something.
And 90% of the time, you done most of the depositing.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Financial abuse. Yes.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the key sign. And some of you women actually takes these men out to dinner. Let me say this. My dude, and I'm not just saying it because it's my dude. I would tell him all day long, baby, I want to take you to dinner, my treat. And the only reason why I say that is because he's good to me.
Okay.
But when I tell him that, he would say, okay, soon as we get to the restaurant, he pulling out his wallet, child. I said, baby, I told you I want to treat you today. He said, that don't even feel right. And y'all,
you ain't got many like that.
No, you don't. And y'all know it's sad that because most women, they can't leave home to go on a date with a man without grabbing their pocketbook. They already know they got to bring their pocketbook because they got to pay.
I done seen it many times. They done stopped there and then came to where they had to be waited on, and the men stepped back. And yet you see this woman digging in her purse, and most of the time, 90% of the time, a woman knows when a man been invested.
Yeah.
You can look at a situation and tell whether or not he's a leecher or he done put that in her wallet.
Yes.
I'm good at reading that now.
Y'all stop taking care of these men. Stop it. Do not let these men abuse y'all, whether it's financial, whether it's mentally. I'm going to tell you something about mental abuse. And the reason why I said I wanted to come on here and touch on these three different topics, because like I said, in some shape, form or other, I have lived them. I went through mental abuse.
Me too.
A man will lie to you, baby, and play them games with you, and you want to believe everything that man done said. You want to believe him because you love him.
Yes.
And us women have the worst problem as far as we don't want to date a new guy because that guy got to meet our parents or got to meet the family, our children. We don't want a different man touching on us. Some of us women like that now because you got some of y'all
that don't mind.
I ain't trying to step on no toes, but yeah, you got some of y'all hot from here to there. But I do have to say, you do have grown women that don't want to hop from bed to bed, don't want no man in and out of their bed.
Starting over is a problem.
Yes, but I'm going to tell y'all something. I ain't never been that girl. I ain't never been that girl afraid to let a guy go.
Okay.
Because I've always held my own. And I'm not just saying this to you all. I'm saying it because if you that girl that you paying for everything, your mortgage, your car note, you got to get the kids to daycare. You're doing it anyway.
Right. Yes.
Why settle?
Yeah.
Why should they settle? Why?
You don't need
Why
more.
settle? All right, y'all. So now we're going to touch base on emotional abuse. Since we're talking about abuse, we're going to touch base on emotional abuse. And some of you may and may not know what emotional abuse is. That's, to me, my opinion of emotional abuse is when a woman is actually covering for a man. He slapped me because. He kicked me because.
Right.
To me, that's emotional abuse. When you actually, what's the word I'm looking for?
Justifying
Exactly.
his action.
When you justify a man's action.
Yeah.
You know, we all suffer from emotional abuse, or we all have suffered from emotional abuse. Women, if a man slaps you, if he calls you fat and ugly, if he kicks you, if he tells you that he wasn't at Sally Sue's house and you seen him come out the back door. If a man does all this type of stuff to you, all of this is forms of abuse. Y'all, women, please, please, please stop settling for these men that think that they can mistreat you in any type of way. We are queens and we deserve to be treated like queens, the queens that we are.
Yes.
And I want to touch base on sexually abuse. Sexual abuse does exist. You have a lot of men that would take your stuff
Right.
like it's theirs. Am I right, y'all?
You're right.
I mean,
You tell them no, and they take no for yes.
exactly.
How is you gonna take no for yes and I tells you no?
Yes, and they put it as if, they make it as if it's theirs.
Right.
No, it's not yours. And if a woman says no, then that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
To me, you all, that's one of the abuses. I'm not going to settle for any of them, but that's one. That's something that means so much to me.
Mm-hmm.
And for a man to just actually take that from me, disrespect me, disrespect my body,
Right.
disrespect what I say, and you still take that.
Yeah.
Y'all.
And it messes with you mentally too.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
If they does that, you ain't got nothing to keep them from doing whatever they want to do.
Exactly. Because they feel like they can just run over you in all different aspects now.
Right.
They done took something that means so much, that's near and dear to you.
Yeah. And that we think that's dear to them.
Yes, yes. So if you can just take it when you want to, despite what I say, y'all, sexual abuse does exist.
Yeah,
it does.
It's a lot of that behind closed doors. You know, people don't talk about it.
Exactly. So I'm here, women and my sisters. We are here just to let you girls and guys, because men go through the same thing that some of us women. You got some very aggressive women out there that really mistreat these men too. So this is not just a one-sided conversation here. You have some men out there in this world that women mentally abuse. They play games with them.
Right.
They physically abuse them. They'll slap them upside their head. It's not funny, but they'll sexual abuse them. When that man don't want nothing to do with them, they'll still, verbally talks crazy to them. So yeah, it's men and women that's going through this. But I'm here today to say none of it, no type of abuse is okay. None of it. It's not okay. And if you're going through something like that, get out of it. Get out of it. If a man or a woman can't respect you for who you are, get away from them. Some people just wasn't taught. And those that was taught, they get all caught up with the street and the street committed and the lives that they live out here in these streets. They forget about what they was taught. Some people don't have no respect for themselves, so they're not going to respect you, your body, and nothing that they do to you. Get away from them. Do y'all agree?
I agree.
Totally agree. Okay, and the next subject that we are going to talk about, because we're going to try to go ahead and wrap this up, but there was 3 topics. But in the last and final topic that I want to talk about, you all, is something else that's really dear to me and near. Is depression. Depression, you all, is real.
It is.
It is real. And you have a lot of us. I'm going to say of us because I was one of them. You have a lot of us that feels that we're okay. We feels that we're too tough to be depressed. We feels that this can't happen to us.
Yeah.
It can't happen to you, but it has. It happened to me. When I lost my mom, next month will be 2 years. Y'all, I found myself easing on into a dark place. I'm that girl that like to make my face up and put on cute little clothes and I like to do and I like to go. I found myself not wanting to do any of that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, stuck.
I was there too.
I was stuck.
Stuck in time.
I was stuck.
Yeah, I was there too.
Me too.
I found myself, you all, always thinking about my mom.
There was no pickup.
Yeah, there was no pickup. And y'all, that's a sign of depression when you always focusing and keep thinking about one something.
Right.
Reliving that day over
Reliving
and over
it.
again. That's
Whether
what-
exactly, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, reliving that day. Whether it's death, whether it's a bad relationship that has broken up.
Yeah, that can happen too.
Yeah, whether it's someone that went to jail, a child or something. Y'all, whether it's drugs, you depressed because you can't get the drugs, or you depressed because you own these drugs and you want off, but you don't know how to go about getting the help. Y'all, depression is real.
It's real.
It is real. You girls and guys have got to get help if you feeling that you're in a dark place. And the number one somebody that can help you is Jesus.
Amen.
Jesus. Take it to him. Y'all, I cried so many of times. And I told God, I said, Lord, I'm tired of crying. My mother wouldn't want me here crying every day throughout the day. Any little thing that hit me, y'all.
Yeah, any little thing.
My Lord.
Right.
My Lord.
Argument.
My Lord.
Anything.
My Lord.
Anything.
A
You
song.
wouldn't
I mean,
cry.
anything.
You wouldn't cry during that
You just
argument,
be-
but
you
once
just-
that person
I'm sorry.
departed from you, you drop into tears. Like it's like building yourself,
Yeah.
but yet you're weak.
Yes.
It's not a good place.
No, Lord, it's not.
And those that have been there, they know.
It's not a good place being so vulnerable and so,
Yeah.
you break down on the littlest thing.
Yes.
A phone conversation
My Lord.
that you would normally be ready for,
Yes.
but yet
you
you done
not.
had a tragic,
Yeah.
and as soon as you get off the phone, you crumble
My Lord.
because of it.
Yes.
It's real.
And that's just like we're going through this pandemic now.
Ooh.
It's a lot of elder people.
My.
They haven't been
Man,
out,
man.
and I know about a year.
My.
They getting their groceries bought to them.
My.
They won't even. I mean, some of them don't even go outside.
They
They're just so
don't.
afraid and depressed.
Ooh, Jesus.
It's a lot of the elder people, especially.
Yes.
They not getting out, and
Yes.
they don't even want company coming to their house.
No.
Yes.
It's so much.
And you can't blame them, though.
Yeah.
They afraid.
Yeah, they are.
Look at the death rate due to COVID. You
Man.
cannot blame them.
I work around them. I see a lot of them don't be wanting to come out.
My Lord. But y'all know what? And what a lot of us gonna have to start doing, those that's not doing it, you're gonna have to lean and depend on the Lord. When you in a situation that you have no control of, you got to lean and depend
Got
on
to.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And what we have been through for this year and a half, this pandemic, none of us is used to this. I've never seen so many people die in the years that I've been in this world.
Amen. You right.
I've never
Me
seen it.
neither.
And then there's people that's happening so close to us.
That's depression right there.
Right there. Because you never know Who's next?
Oh, yes.
That is when you realize how real things have gotten.
Yes.
It normally be strangers,
Mm-hmm.
but when it's starting to be the people in your next, in the
home.
yard next door,
Ooh,
or
yes.
right in your neighborhood, or family
Yes,
members, and
Lord.
that shows you, and consistently with that pattern,
Yes.
that shows you how real things are getting.
Yeah.
That shows you that it's home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No
It's not. It
discrimination.
normally be strangers that's making headlines in newspapers.
Wow.
Now it's family members
Yes.
and those that you thought were going to be here for years
My Lord.
that are younger, not the older generation.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's the younger ones,
Yes.
and it have you wondering like,
yeah. Yeah.
if something was to happen to me today,
Yeah.
would I be safe?
Wow.
Would
yeah.
I see my Father God?
Yes. Yes.
You know?
That is something to
Yeah,
think
you right,
about.
Bill.
Yeah.
You right, Bill.
You have to have the littleness. If
Faith.
faith,
My Lord.
any small relationship with
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. And you got people that's walking around this
Him, like
world.
He doesn't exist.
My Lord.
My Lord.
My.
My Lord.
Like they just don't.
Like there is a tomorrow.
They treating one another so cold and
Ooh,
so
Jesus.
cruel.
My Lord.
They still walking.
So
Ooh,
judgmental.
my Lord. They still walking around with their nose in the air, baby.
Woo.
You don't even know if you're gonna be here the next 10 minutes. Please
And the way y'all
try to
acting,
live like the Lord wants you to live.
There you go.
My Lord.
The way y'all acting. See, one thing I do believe in, everything is a test to me.
Yeah.
Whether it's a person that's sent to me to see if they can get 50 cents or the shirt on my back.
Come on now.
I look
Come
at
on.
it all as a test.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In every moment of it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pass.
Come on now.
Whether you see me standing outside a store shirtless, just believe
Come
there's
on.
a story behind me being shirtless.
Yeah.
And it
All
ain't
right.
just to sit there
Yes.
and in front to get someone's attention.
Come on
There's
now.
a story behind it.
That's another thing. Everybody, you got a lot of people in this world. They doing things for others just
Jesus.
for attention.
Instead
my
of what's
Lord.
right.
Instead of doing it from the heart and
Now,
really
that's the
helping
topic.
somebody.
That's the real topic.
Yes.
Let's
yes,
address that.
Yes. These young kids out here, they shooting each other, killing one another.
Jesus.
They on these drugs. And a lot of these kids, you really can't, me in my opinion,
You
I can't
can't
blame
follow.
them. Yeah.
Because it's not being
Yeah.
it's not being taught at home.
Yeah.
A lot of parents don't have the time, nor they won't take out the time to teach these children. that. They're too busy staying up on their street life or
Yes.
whatever, instead of teaching these children what they should be teaching them at home before they touch ground in the streets.
And yes, and
They're lost.
Yes, and a lot of these children go through tragics in their lives as children.
Right.
And the parents never get them counseling. And so they grow up to be adults and they better just push that to the side or push that to the back. And when they become adults, all that anger is still within. And and once they start doing drugs, drinking alcohol, trying to be tough, everything start to surface.
Yes.
And those are the ones that end up in trouble, hurting themselves or hurting somebody.
Right.
All of that is a sign of depression.
Yes.
That's a depression that they're not admitting to. Most of us that's depressed, especially us, we don't want to admit to it.
Right.
We too strong for that. We too tough for that.
Right.
That's not happening to me. Depression, that's for white folks.
Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We all are human. White, black, Japanese, Puerto Rican. We all are human.
Right.
And we all go through something. I was in a dark place, as I told y'all. A dark place. I had nobody else to turn to.
Right.
I had my family to turn to, yeah. But they was hurting too.
Yeah.
Hurt cannot help hurt
right.
when it's
Exactly.
when it's that heavy.
You said a
Yes.
mouthful.
Hurt
Yes.
cannot help hurt. It's something that you and only God can.
Yes. Yes.
You have to continue to pray, ask for guidance,
Yes.
make tomorrow better than today.
Yes.
There's no one that can help you through that. But
God.
when I
Nobody
went
but
through that
Jesus.
dark space,
Yes.
I was confined to
Yes.
my home, just me and God. I couldn't
Yes.
talk to my children because I didn't have the
Yeah.
normal strength for them.
Yes.
at the time.
Yes, and you don't want to be looked at by the children.
No, as weak.
As weak.
Or,
Yeah. You don't want to worry your children.
Yes, that mama done broken. What are we to
that
do?
Will worry them.
Because you're the strength of that foundation. You can't break.
Yeah.
Mama's not allowed to break.
But y'all.
But God and you,
Yeah.
that one-on-one time, like I say, having some type of relationship with God, you'll see doors open that you wouldn't even be able to understand or explain.
Yeah. And also reaching out.
Yes.
Y'all reach out.
Letting someone in.
Yes. Open your mouth.
Everyone's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's not bad. Y'all, I have had strangers to help me out of situations. And I'm not talking about strangers to give me money and things like that, because that's not what it's about with
Comforting words.
Comforting words. I have had strangers when I was going through what I was going through with my mother, the death of my mother, to say, baby, you look like you bothered. Can I pray with you? And before they pray with me, I said, Lord, let this be a sincere prayer and not nothing harmful upon me. Because our prayer ain't good prayer. Everybody that pray for you ain't good.
Right.
So I pray to myself before I join hands and let a person pray for me. But yeah, when I was in that dark place, y'all, I have had strangers that help me because they know me. They see me every day because I work in the healthcare. So they see me every day and they know I'm that bubbly person. I'm usually that happy girl. Yeah. If somebody tell you I'm miserable and depressed and she just a miserable woman, they lying. Something's wrong if I'm miserable. And I go through every day to day what I go through, the things we all have to deal with. I'm not that miserable girl. So
that's one thing about me. There is no in between. Either I'm okay or I'm myself. Either something's wrong or I'm myself. Yeah. So there's no in between. You know, either I'm going through something or I'm my bubbly self. There's no in between. So never be so judgmental towards people to where you can't, just lend some encouraging words. Because sometimes those encouraging words is something that sees them through today to be prepared for tomorrow.
Exactly. Put aside that person I was when I was 21.
Yes. Never put yourself heaven high to where you can't help someone else in a bad situation, because God has his way of knocking you low.
Yeah. Right. You can be 45, 50 years old and you still got small-minded people out here in this world that's judging you for something that you did when you was 21 over 30 years ago. And they still judging you. So y'all, we got to do better. We got to do better at loving one another. We got to do better as to praying for one another. Y'all pray for your enemies. Pray for them. Pray for your enemies. Let's not be so, like my sister said, judgmental. Let's not be so angry at things that done happened years ago. Y'all, let's pray for each other. And I want to say this too, and I'm getting ready to close this video out. But I want to say this also. If you feel like things that used to excite you no longer excite you, if you don't have the strength to get up and do things, if you that type of person just fatigue, or you finding yourself an overeater, if all these things is happening to you, those y'all are sign of depression.
Yeah.
Yes. If you find yourself constantly thinking about something that has happened in your life, it constantly riding your mind. Those y'all are signs of depression. Some people don't know when they're depressed. They just know that they don't feel like doing this, that. They don't feel like being bothered. They don't want to be around people. Y'all, those are signs of depression.
It is.
Yes.
It is. The heaviness. The heaviness that you feel. Heaviness. It's more so of not you don't have your get up and go. Yes. Like you don't get dressed. You always pajamas.
Yes.
Headscarf.
Yes.
You have to drag or chug yourself to get through the day or cook a meal and all that. It's a sign of depression. Overeat.
And not eating. Some people overeat when they depressed. Some don't eat.
Yes. Anything out of the regular that is not, equivalent to your normal activities it's a sign of depression. Something's going on.
Yeah, get you some help.
Get you some help.
If you don't
talk to someone.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. Talk to someone.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. If you don't have someone in your life that that you can take advice from, then seek counseling. Nobody has to know. No one has to know that you've been seeing a counselor about your situation. A lot of us that go through grieving, we definitely need counseling. Grieving is the hardest something I think we'll ever have to battle with and deal with.
Right.
Yes. So if you are someone that don't want people in your business, get counseling. They're not able to talk about what you all talk about. It's nobody's business that you send a grieving counselor or that you depressed and you need to see a counselor. It's nobody's business. If you dealing with situations from a man and you taking it hard because of the breakup and you love this guy, you feel like you love this guy with everything in you and you just can't live tomorrow and you just got to be with him, you can live tomorrow.
Yeah, you
get help. Get help. Please get help. Some people love just harder than others, but you can overcome this. You can come out of this. Please get help. Do not keep it balled up within because you'll end up hurting yourself or hurting somebody.
Right.
You're neglecting your children. You're neglecting your loved ones. You know, nothing ever good comes out of depression. You all, please get help. I'm going to wrap this up, but first I'm going to ask my sisters, is there anything else they want to say before we wrap this video up?
No, I'm okay.
Anything else?
No, that's
okay.
good.
So, also you all, I want to say this before I actually leave. I want to thank everybody that has taken time out to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all with everything in me. I have reached 200 subscribers and I am happy. I'm asking you all to just continue to support me. And I'm going to get off this camera and I'm going to have to say, I love you all. You all stay safe. And we're going to have to say thank you all and bye for now.